Hey y'all, it's Bear. Good morning. You look gorgeous. I look like this. So it is day 2 of the Spooky Smart Bitch Readathon. I want to update you on what I read last night. Currently it's like 10 in the morning. I read the first 3 chapters of Ballad of Black Tom and I'm really enjoying it. I really like Victor Laval's writing style. It's very like bustlingly sinister, if that makes sense, because both of the books I've read by him now are set in New York. So you have this like the city is always kind of constantly going, and because of that, there's always something a little sinister underneath, and it's always something that the main character realizes, but they don't know just how sinister it actually is. I also read the first 2 stories of Tribal Screams by Owl Going Back. The first one was a kind of fountain of youth sort of thing, and the second one was about a Union cemetery, like a cemetery of Union soldiers. Stop. I enjoyed the second one a little bit more than the first one. I like a good time loop sort of thing, and that's what it was. I don't know how much I'll actually be able to update you today because we are having that cookout at 3 p.m., but it is before 10 a.m., and people have already started showing up. So, I haven't had enough caffeine for people today. Let's see what nice thing I'm going to have to do for myself today. Oh, that's 2. Okay. Movie night. Assuming that the cookout doesn't last like super long into the night, I'm gonna try and watch like 3 movies. I need to figure out what those are. I've been wanting to rewatch Jennifer's Body, so we're definitely gonna do that one tonight, and then I'll just see what pops up, what piques my interest. Goal for the day, I'm gonna say, is finish Ballad of Black Tom and doing a little bit more in the Summer Suns audiobook. Currently, I'm a little bit bored with it just because it's dragging, and I'm almost 70% and we haven't made any progress in the mystery of who killed this boy. I just want it to happen faster, you know what I mean? So I'll update you in a little bit. So it's currently like 6:45. I want you to know I'm not leaving the bed for the rest of the night. Everyone just left, and it's 6:45, and people have been here since 10:30. So I am tired. Currently 100 pages into the Ballad of Black Tom. I'm still really enjoying it. It is split into multiple parts, and the part that we're currently in I find is dragging a little bit. And it could be because I have not read the source material and I am just reading the Ballad of Black Tom. I'm still enjoying it. I really like Victor Laval's writing. I think that he is so talented, and the way that everything feels so dark and so sinister just as a mundane living amped up times 10 whenever we start getting this like eldritch terror, arcane magic sort of thing. It's so good. There's another one of his novels that I really want to read called The Devil in Silver, I think. It's the one with like the buffalo on the front that takes place in a mental hospital. I feel like I would really like that one. That one would probably be my favorite out of all of the Victor Laval books that I'm at least aware of. So I've got like 50 more pages of this. I'm gonna knock it out right quick and then maybe eat some leftovers and start my movie night. And also I need to read another story from Tribal Screams. So that's what's going on. Sorry if this day has been like not as updatey. I couldn't update while there were like a fuck ton of people in my house. I'm just kind of tired now. I'm sleepy. It's now a couple of hours later. I have not progressed anymore in the Ballad of Black Tom. I'll be honest, eating all that food today just like took me out. I'm ready for a nap. So I just decided that this is going to be a 2-day vlog. So I have day 1 as one vlog and then day 2 and 3. So I am going to pick a movie. There's the TV. I'm going to pick a movie, like I said, Jennifer's Body, probably something else, and make myself a blanket fort and just go to bed and rest because I'm tired as shit. This is the blanket situation, nice and fluffy. We have some friends here hanging out. We have Mr. Fuzzums, Ekins, Garcia, Bailey, and Hilda. So while I'm waiting for the Prime Video to load, I did want to update you. I ended up having a consultation with the therapist today that I mentioned earlier, and we think that we're a good fit. So we have our first appointment on... Sorry, I'm looking for a movie. We have our first appointment on Wednesday. I'm nervous, but also I know it's like a necessary step, and hopefully we gel and it works out well. The consultation went great. We talked for a little bit. She seems very kind. One thing I also appreciate is that she doesn't use any like religion in her practices because finding a queer friendly therapist in Alabama is incredibly difficult, and two, everyone uses religion in their therapy here. And if that is something that works for you, that you find comfort and peace in, that is great. But the second I saw that she was not anti-religious, but like doesn't use religion in her treatment, I was like, I'm gonna message you, and you know, it turned out what seems good. So we're just gonna hope that it stays good. Alright, I have Jennifer's body queued up. Hello, good morning. It is currently day 3. Yeah, it's day 3. I finished The Ballad of Black Tom. I really enjoyed it. I am still withholding my ratings. There's a car. There are several cars. I really like what Victor Laval does with his writing. I mentioned that everything feels kind of sinister even before it gets sinister. At least explicitly sinister, right? Like, before the explicit horror starts happening, everything still feels horrific. I will say the pacing in this one felt a little bit off. Maybe it's just because I'm not familiar with the actual story, like the one that this is based on. That's what I'm chalking it up to. But overall, still really enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. So I need to draw my self-care thingy. I watched movies last night. Jennifer's Body, great as always. No Escape Room, a little bit of a flop. I just kind of didn't care about it. I was just watching it to watch it. Boring. So we're going to go see what self-care thing is going on today. We're going to read some more of Tribal Screens. I want to start probably Exquisite Corpse. And yeah, we're just going to have another day. Also, the Wi-Fi went out last night, so even if I wanted to, couldn't upload from my phone or edit anything. So that was fun. Alrighty, I need my little self-care bucket. Here's the self-care bucket. Currently, we are 2 for 2 on self-care. I'm going to prop you up right there for just a moment. Self-care bucket. Ah, come on. Aw, this one's sweet. Watch the sunset. Okay. That's sweet. I'm glad that we actually got that one. I put it in there thinking like, oh, it's not gonna pop up, but that'll be nice. Honestly, sleeping schedule got kind of fucked up because I went to bed at like 7:30 last night. Like, that's whenever I like retired for the day and laid down. So I dozed. I got up, watched my movies, then dozed, then got up, and then I've been awake for a good couple of hours now, but I do want to do some Bookstagrammy stuff, which I didn't get to do in the first video, so gonna do that here, and yeah, we're just gonna have a good day. Like I said, more in Tribal Screams, and then probably Exquisite Corpse. I still have only read 2 stories in Tribal Screams, so I'm just gonna do another, like, maybe 3 or 4 today. I have a couple of ideas for Instagram stuff. Outside my front door, you saw has like the red front door and then like the cream colored wall and then the vines. So I kind of want to do a photo for the hacienda there. I think that the colors would work really well. Let's see what else. I want to do one for Man Fuck This House. I think that could be fun. I want to do one for The Ballad of Black Tom. Those are like the 3 that we're going to currently work with for this little clip right here. So that's kind of the vibe I want. I can't get the angle right, but hold on. Something sort of like that. I feel like once the photo is edited, you will be able to see the vision better. Right now it's kind of discombobulated, to say it in the nicest possible word. Now I have to figure out how to hang this thing back up. My dad actually made that because he did welding and made my little owls that you see in the backgrounds of my videos. I think I'm gonna do it by our back door, which has this like really nice blue curtain over it, but the glass is kind of stained and smeared. Okay, so now we're gonna do Man Fuck This House. I have concepts, but not ideas for Man Fuck This House. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna walk around the house and see what we got going on. Sorry, it rained, and it's muddy, and now my feet are soaking wet. Ooh, there's paint stuff on the glass too, so it kind of looks like handprints. And you see what I mean? Kind of the vibe, maybe? I almost fell in the mud like 3 times trying to take that picture. I hope it turns out good. So, now the Ballad of Black Tom. A large portion of the Ballad of Black Tom focuses on guitar playing and the protagonist's father having a guitar, and also like music is the reason the protagonist seemingly gets invited to this party. So I think my dad's guitar, I can't play guitar for shit. I don't know, maybe like something like this. I'll take the photo and we'll see how it turns out. I'm probably gonna hate it, but we're just gonna try. So I kind of hate all the photos with the guitar, but I don't have anything else that would work for this book setting-wise. Like, this book takes place in New York. I live in the middle of a field. So we're gonna see what I can do with the magic of editing. So it's currently around 10 p.m. I read 6 stories in Tribal Screams today, and I feel like the widest range possible that you could. Most of the time when I read short story collections, it'll be mostly positive, mostly negative, or mostly just kind of neutral, and this one I feel like it has a wide variety of feelings involved with this. That leaves 2 more stories to read, and also there are a few chapters of one of Owl Going Back's novels at the back of this. I don't think I'm going to read those because I would rather read the novel in full, so I'm going to finish the 2 stories tomorrow. I'm going to spend the next hour reading Exquisite Corpse by Pop Easy Bright, and then we're going to cut the vlog so I can start on day 4 and 5. Honestly, this is the one that I'm most curious about because it's so prolific, and it's considered like a splatterpunk classic, so I really want to see what the energy is in this. I just realized I haven't made any progress on the Summer Suns audiobook at all. So tomorrow's plans, finish Tribal Screams, hopefully finish Summer Suns, and get like a good ways into Exquisite Corpse. I don't want to say I'm going to finish it tomorrow because a common trend we've seen in this video is high expectations, low results. So it's on the agenda for tomorrow. I have my first therapy session, so we're going to do that. But other than that, no real plans. I did get 2 packages in the mail today, but I'm going to save them to open on Friday so I can have like something to open. You know what I mean? All right, let's get started on Exquisite Corpse, and then we're going to call it a night.